God, I didn't think he was gonna be able to do that. Damn, I thought I was high enough. Start over. Thankfully, I mean, honestly, the game isn't that long. Really. Like, for how much we've been playing it, the game itself really isn't that long. It's 25 levels or whatever, but it doesn't feel that long. Yeah, it's tough because there's no real major openings for you to actually shoot him. It makes it really difficult. I'll take a break every once in a while, but okay, we got that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, with the timer. So I haven't been here for 6 hours. I've been here for about 2. The timer is basically I start the timer when I first insert the cartridge, and then it just goes. It just goes until I beat the game. But I definitely pause it. Like, there's, yeah, because the first session was like 4 hours long on this game, and we've been here for about 2, so. Yeah, because I have some games that take like 30-something hours. Like, I can't do that all at once. I mean, at the same time, you know, our sessions are pretty long. Like, I definitely do the same stuff over and over and over again. And, you know, eventually we get good, and then benevolent game becomes benevolent, and we end up somehow finishing it. We've gotten lucky 180 times so far, or whatever. I don't even know what game this is. 180 something. 181. Yeah. So to date we've gotten we've stumbled to the finish line 180 times. No, I'm talking about the overall challenge. Yeah. This dude's hanging out in the pool. Yeah, it's called Cobra Triangle. It's It's interesting. Yeah, it's made by the same company that made Battletoads and Marble Madness and Pictionary and stuff. Dang, it is almost 1:30. That's kind of depressing. Go. Hey, okay. We got lucky. We did the first waterfall section we did without getting killed. Oh, and now that I know that you know, everybody cares about our Pokemon Go League, it looks like we're about to. It looks like we're on the verge of getting started again. We need to have a managers meeting to try to get the season going, because our season got put on hiatus because of the COVID-19 virus. Like every other major sport, we had to shut down shop for a few months. So I'm wondering what the first set of bosses are going to be that we have to play, or we have to fight. Alright, come on, Krabby. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but I need to max out that Conco door because I got that 100. I was using a 98, but I got the 100 yesterday, which sucks because I put so much into that. I put so much resources into that guy. He's still good, but now with the 100, he's kind of useless. Oh my god, really? Yeah, I need to get my Stardust count back up. Alright, cool, we're this level. Get the oh, come on, man. That's such a cheap death. Look at, like, what am I supposed to do here? That sucks. Yeah, I got a shiny, but it's not very good. No, so I'm gonna try to see if anyone out there has a lucky or a shiny timber to trade. Because right now I'm just sitting on it's just wasting space. I'm not gonna put any resources into it. It looks cool, but if I can lucky trade it, it'll be half as much to power up, and 2, it'll be free to get the Conkeldurr evolution, because that's one of the ones you can get out of a trade, like Machamp, like Gengar and stuff. If you trade for it, it costs either 200 candy or it's free if you traded it. Yeah, yeah, I'm not a fan of the ice. Yeah, the icebergs. They look like they're. It looks like they're. I think their hit detection is way bigger than what it looks like on the screen. Oh, none of this even matters. I can get her all back on that bonus level. So we're just trying to survive here. There's a big jump here, but we're gonna skip it and then. We're gonna do the little twisty turny deal right now. Oof. Didn't want to hit that. Left. Don't be shamed. Hey. Oh. Yeah, well, Timber recently came back because they had the Kanto event. So all the tier 1s were like the starters and stuff from Gen 1. That was like 2 weeks. Oh, there's a one up there. Alright, we need to get this one up. There we go. There's probably another one up in one of these question marks, but I don't trust him. Yeah, the shiny doesn't look that different. I mean, he's wearing like more, cause he has like a red vest on. He's wearing like, it's just like bright orange. It looks cool, but it's not a huge. That shiny Virizion looks awesome. I didn't know what it looked like. Someone put a picture up of it. I'm bummed out I didn't get one. It's like a peach kind of color, like peach kind of reddish. It looks really neat. The Terrakion looks cool too. It has the same body color, but it's like its trim is like bright. It's like bright orange. It looks really cool. Yeah, I didn't get. Yeah, I didn't get a. Actually, I think I did the Snubble, that like 50-page Snubble thing. Like the Snubble research task. Like you got like 50 pages of them or whatever. And of all that, I got one. One shiny Snubble. I did manage when I did the Johto extended research, like the special research task. I got 100% hole out of it with Earthquake. That was kind of cool. I'm not sure what to use. Like, I'm not sure how it's gonna get any use right now, but it still looks cool. Yeah, but then you can just trade them to yourself, right? affording to die like that? Yeah, for the Battle League, I've just been using like a bunch of funky like shiny teams. I don't like once I hit 7, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna really be playing that much anymore. Like. The Battle League, because it's like open format, is so tough, man. Like it's. Did we do it? We did. Oh, do not get that. Oh, he did all, or he or she did all of them and didn't get any? That sucks. Yeah, and, you know, on top of catching all the ones that were spawning, too, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't just doing the research, like, because they were spawning in the wild as well. So, like, I was catching them there, and, you know, same thing with Sunkern. Sunkern, I went, like, 0 for, like, 180 or something? It was my shiny luck was 0 on Sunkern, but I did end up getting a decent IV'd Sunflora out of it. I don't even think it's that good because Jumpluff is way better, but as far as an overall grass type Pokemon, because Jumpluff has flying, so it can kind of fight other grass types. The Sunflora, it looks cool, but it's not. I don't think it's that good. Hey, what's up, Arachnoid Addict? We've made it to the shark, so we probably have one more boss left because the shark is level 24. Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, Darkrai, you can't. You're right. You can't trade those. You have a few extra shinies on to reroll. The bronzer look. I mean, it doesn't look. I don't have one, but it that one doesn't look that much different, does it? It's like just like slightly like bluish, like a little more blue looking than it is green. Oh, is it? It's just like a. Maybe I'm thinking of something else because something looks. I don't know why, but I do kind of wish that the Virizion had the same like dead plant look like Chikorita does. Like it seems like all the shiny of the grass types, the shiny always looks like they're dying. Come on, buddy. Oh, I don't agree with that. I thought I should have hit the ramp. Yeah, I've been trying to grind out Cliff, the rocket leader, because I have. I got a. Oh my god! I got a shiny Beldoom, like the shiny Shadow Beldoom, and then I want that pincer because I want to be able to actually use it. They're still around. I think they're up. And is it until tomorrow? Okay, Shark Time. Yeah, Cliff has, he has some weird, he has like a weird team. That's, could be fine. 6, oh, that is not good. That's for sure not good. Time limit too, man. It creeps up on you. Oh my god. Just trying to murder you, man. Let me murder you. Whoa! We did a lot. Oh, we did so much damage that time. Come on. We did like 5 hits of health that time. One hit. Come on, buddy. Yeah, but you have to be so, like, I don't know how far you can be away from it and have it still not kill you. That was 4. We did it! Sick! Alright, what do we got next? See, why can't you just fly and then shoot at him from in the sky? Congratulations. Are we done? I'm not controlling. We're done. Oh, we did it. We are the best. Hell yeah, man. Bam. Hey, thanks for the bits, X-Order. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Hey, thanks, Logan. We did it. That game is fucking hard. Jesus Christ. Hey, what's up, Fleggity? Welcome back, man. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay at the channel. Hope you don't feel like I'm stealing your money. Hey, thanks for the bits, Sal. Selena. Thank you. GG, we did it. Thank you for playing the end, period. Why do you have to have a period at the end? Alright, so we can pick another game. Oh, I didn't even get first place. I got second place. Because my other one was better. Oh, you didn't want to say that. Yeah, I thought there was going to be some other thing. Not enough space, but we are patented, but... Thanks, man. We did it. That is a killer title screen, man. Look at that. So especially for NES, it's sparkling. It's got a... Like, the art itself is actually good. That's sick. Alright, so we gotta pick a new game.